youngest was born in 2011, and I had just failed with my company, and I'm sitting there wondering, what am I going to do next? And I didn't want to travel, and I felt like the computer thing was real. I thought technology wasn't going away. And so I was like, digital marketing agency sounds really good. Work from your computer. And so I had a friend, Pat Flynn, who is pretty well known, and we grew up together in middle school, high school. So I reached out to him and I said, Pat, let me pay you 120 grand or 10 grand a month. Teach me digital marketing. And his company was called Smart Passive Income, and he shared how he makes money online passively. So he joked and said, the name of my business is Smart Passive Income. It's not, I don't coach, I don't teach, I do things passively. So sorry, but you should meet this guy, Neil Patel. And I was like, who's Neil Patel? And he's like, all right, well, first Google him, and then you'll realize that if you're going to get into digital marketing, this is the guy you need to know. So I was like, please, yeah, make the introduction. And so he made the introduction. So now I have a warm intro and access to Neil Patel. And I'm like thinking, okay, I need to partner with Neil. I need to use a concept called the bug light concept, which is how you use someone else's expertise and experience and name to grow and build a business around. It's some part of relationship capital that I teach. And I get the meeting with Neil, and so here is about what you can do differently and use your relationships. I had just sold a payroll business where I had thousands of business owners as clients. I'm about to go meet Neil, a digital marketing agency expert who doesn't need me for anything. So what's my value? My value is my relationship capital. So I went to my network and I said, who's the biggest client I have that has done very little revenue online, but could do a ton with the right help? I found them. I signed them to an agreement that said, look, don't pay me, but I'll just take a piece of what we do on the upside and let us come in and help. And oh, by the way, I'm going to bring a guy named Neil Patel with me. They said, great, here's the date for the meeting. So I now have this meeting set with Neil, or with them, and I was about to have my meeting with Neil. And so I spoke to Neil, and I said, hey, Neil, it's Jeff. Nice to meet you. I have a check for you for $150,000. Where do you want me to send it? And he said, what? I'm like, I already got our first client. Where do you want me to send it? And he laughed because he has like no idea who I am. He thinks I'm a crazy man. And he's like, okay, hold on, slow down. And I'm like, no, listen, this is who I am. This is what I have. The value I bring is I have hundreds of clients that I think will be perfect. I can get them in the door, but I don't know how to do digital marketing. You're the expert. I'm good at what I do. Together, we could build something really fun. And he laughed and he said, sure, I'll come down to the meeting. So he came to the meeting. He never took my check. We worked together for a handful of years, and I got to be in digital marketing and work with some of the biggest websites in the world and have access utilizing Neil's brilliance, his brand, and my relationship capital. And I was able to combine them together.
Hey, everybody. Do you want to build your network and grow your relationship capital? Is this an area that you want to see improvements? Then grab a copy of my new book, Relationship Bank Account. It's available on Amazon, or you can click the link below. It's the exact formula I've used to build incredible relationships. If you have any questions after you read it, or you have any feedback, I want to hear from you. I'm always available, and I can't wait to help you grow your relationship capital.